Okay, I've been thinking about things I wish I'd known when I started growing fruit and vegetables like 12 years ago. And number one is just because the garden centre is selling them doesn't mean it's time to put them in the garden. And I mean things like, it's quite common in the UK in March time to find things like tomatoes, sweet corn, cucumbers, in the garden centre, maybe like March, April time. Now, if you've got a heated greenhouse, you might be okay. But those are all plants that are known as tender annuals. And they're tender because they can't deal with the cold, they'll die in the frost and they'll sulk if it's cold. And they're annual, that just means that you plant them anew every year, which is why they're available in the garden centre every spring. And I fell into that trap about 12 years ago. I went into the garden centre in March, they were selling cucumber plants, so I bought them, I took them home, put them in the garden, and my mum was like, what are you doing, they're going to die. And I was like, whatever. Next day, all dead. So, just because they're trying to make some money out of selling their plants early, yes, for the few people who might have somewhere suitable to put them, if you are planting things outside in the UK, you need to wait until May really to plant out your tomatoes, your sweet corn, your courgettes, your beans, and some would say even June. So don't be fooled just because they're for sale in the garden centre. And on that subject, also don't buy trays of carrot seedlings that they sell in the garden centre either, because carrots hate being transplanted. So if you take out your tiny little carrot seedlings and you put them in your garden, your carrots are going to come out all wonky. So just watch out for it. There's loads of good stuff in the garden centre, but they are trying to have you sometimes. So just keep an eye out for it. All right, cheers.